Why physics will change how you see reality. Before you click away, let me ask you something. What if the way you think reality works is incomplete? Not wrong. Incomplete. Physics is not just about equations. It is not just about particles or galaxies. Physics is the attempt to understand what is real. And over the last century, it has quietly changed everything we thought we knew. Most people grow up believing the world is solid. Objects exist independently. Time flows forward. Space is a container. Cause always comes before effect. But modern physics challenges every one of these assumptions. Quantum mechanics tells us that particles do not have definite properties until measured. Relativity tells us that time is not universal, it stretches and bends. Cosmology tells us that most of the universe is invisible. 95% of the cosmos is dark matter and dark energy, things we do not fully understand. That alone should make us pause. We are confident about 5% of reality. And even that 5% behaves in ways that defy intuition. At the quantum level, particles exist in superposition, multiple possibilities at once. When two particles become entangled, measuring one instantly affects the other, regardless of distance. This is not theory. It has been tested repeatedly. Reality, at its deepest level, does not behave like a collection of solid objects. It behaves like a web of probabilities. Then relativity enters the picture. Einstein showed that time is not absolute. If you move faster, time slows down. If you are near a massive object, time passes differently. This is not science fiction. GPS satellites must correct for time dilation, or your navigation would fail. Time is flexible. Space is curved. Reality is dynamic. And then comes cosmology. The universe is expanding. Not just expanding, accelerating. Something is pushing space itself outward. We call it dark energy. But calling something a name is not the same as understanding it. Dark matter shapes galaxies, but does not emit light. We infer its existence from gravity. We do not see it. Physics is not a closed book. It is a frontier. And this is what makes it powerful. Because when you start to understand physics, you realize something deeper. Reality is more subtle than it appears. The world you experience daily is a stable layer built on top of deeper structure. Atoms are mostly empty space. The solidity you feel is electromagnetic interaction. The colors you see are interpretations of wavelengths. Your sense of time is a psychological construct built on physical processes. Physics removes illusion, not to make life cold, but to make it clearer. The universe is not simple, but it is coherent. And when you understand even a fraction of it, you begin to see the world differently. You stop thinking of things as static. You start thinking in terms of systems, relationships, fields, constraints. Physics trains the mind to question assumptions, and that changes how you see everything. Technology, energy, space travel, artificial intelligence, even biology is increasingly explained in terms of physics and information. The future will not be shaped by opinion. It will be shaped by understanding. And understanding begins with curiosity. This channel exists for one reason: to explore reality without exaggeration, to go beyond headlines, to dive into modern physics, cosmology, quantum theory, and the discoveries shaping the future. Not with hype, but with clarity. Because the universe is already extraordinary. It does not need decoration. It needs attention. If you want to understand how space-time might emerge from quantum information, if you want to explore dark matter, black holes, particle physics, and the frontiers of science, if you want to train your mind to think deeper, then this is the place. Physics does not just explain the universe. It changes how you experience it. And we are just getting started. Still, within